Healthy relationships thrive on mutual respect, open communication, and a willingness to grow together. With that, let's start off with our first question. Pastor, how do we recognize and address feelings of jealousy or insecurity in a couple relationship?
When a person talks about himself, herself, they are self-centered. Most of the conversation, if it's all centered around the person, self-centered. Second, when a person constantly compares with others, he's showing signs of discontentment. Three, if he feels that others have and I don't have, you can make it out of the conversation, That's just, you are lucky, you have good parents, and see, you're wearing expensive dress, I don't have anything. It is not only being jealous of the other person, but it's also feeling a self-pity, having this feeling of self-pity, I am nothing. You have to be careful. You have to be careful with that kind of a relationship.
And do these insecurity issues, do they come later in a relationship or do they just surface right off the bat?
It can come later in the relationship. It can start off. If you recognize it early, cut it off. Sometimes it comes after marriage, but you need help. I don't think you should just let it go like that, saying, no, it'll settle down. It may not settle down.
And what are some red flags to look out for in a relationship?
Pride, envy, low self-esteem, disrespect,
Yes.
always wanting to be pampered in a relationship. There are many, but I think these are some of the red flags that you need to yell at.
And what are some of the green flags?
Love, respect, feeling wanted, accepting you as you are, honoring parents. If a person does not respect the parents, it's not worth it, because I'm sure you're asking in terms of relationship between boy and girl. Am I right? Please understand, if a person does not respect the parents, you can be clear, absolutely sure, that he is not going to respect your parents also.
But what if it's for a good reason? Like, his background and his parents haven't really been the best parents.
Whatever the parents are, I'm not saying nobody is perfect. Even in the worst situation, the parents with the worst situation, if you don't talk about it, you leave it. It's okay. That means you're still having bitterness. You're not willing to forgive your parents. Unforgiveness can hurt a relationship. Bitterness can hurt a relationship. Jealousy can hurt a relationship. Envy can hurt a relationship. If you don't honor the other person, it's not worth it.
How do you overcome all these bitterness, envy?
Before marriage, get help. Don't say, no, he's a good guy, good girl, fully knowing what you're going through. Because even in a relationship, this is expressed. You should not overlook it. You need help.
You're talking about the parents, unforgiveness, bitterness, envy, and all that. How do you just let go of the past?
The best way to let go of the past is forgive them. That's why I said, if you don't forgive them, it's going to hurt your relationship. Nope. Let me ask you, when you become a parent, you think you'll be a perfect parent, or your child will have something to tell about you?
They may have things to tell
They
you.
may know. You want them to forgive immediately? They may remember. You remember, no, what your parents did?
Yeah.
I also remember. But is it such a major issue to affect our relationship now? You know what, Anne? Our parents knew what is best at that time to discipline us. Which do you think you like? Parents allowing you to do whatever you want to do, or parents building a boundary around you? Which is better?
Boundaries?
Boundaries. Talk to anybody, even in the office, talk to anybody. They will say, I thank God for my parents who kept the boundaries. Look at the children who grew up without boundaries. Learn to forgive parents. Parents are not perfect. Now, let me close with this. I've said it. God never took your parents' permission to give you to the family. Am I right? Nor did He take your permission to choose your parents. Am I right? You can have different teachers, different friends, different colleagues, but you will never get another set of parents. Learn to enjoy them when they're alive.
And how do you navigate the use of technology in a relationship in order to have a healthy relationship?
Don't get addicted to the technology. Just love the person. Don't have a script and say, okay, first step I should love her, second step I should love her. Just leave it. Don't let technology come between both of you. Right?
But in this age where technology is plays a huge role, but plays a huge role in everyone's lives, what do you have to say to the working couples?
Can I ask you a question? Relationships were better before technology or after technology?
Before,
Before. Do you think it's a hindrance now?
yes.
Yeah. Do you think it is building families or breaking families?
There are families that are being made also
Because of
it.
technology?
Yes.
Like?
We have online matrimonial sites.
And
They-
is it a mess?
You know, I don't know.
Okay.
Um,
Which thing, let me ask you, which do you think is better? Wishing your mother and dad face to face or sending a message saying, Mommy, happy birthday?
Face to face is always better, but what if you're in another country? What if you're not in a situation to wish
Can't you
them?
talk to them?
But it's still not face to face.
But you can still hear the voice?
Yes,
Okay. Which is better?
voice.
Voice. I still prefer voice face to face.
Mhm.
If you cannot help, if you are helpless, you see, sometimes we live as if we are born with a cell phone. How did we manage all these years? We still had a good relationship, healthy relationship. So you need to make a choice whether you're going to allow the technology to define your family, or you will define how you're going to use the technology.
Pastor, what do you have to say to the working couples? Like, how do you think they should manage time, their work?
I think if they have decided to work, working couples, if they decide to work, they should find a balance. Number one. Number two, their free time should be not more self-centered, it should be family-centered.
Yes.
Okay? So they should balance the home and work. That's the only way they can do it.
And
See, again, you don't save for the future when you can't give the present. So think about it.